Hello,
Hey,
hello.
hey, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I like your background.
Oh my God. Wait, I don't remember when was our last time. Almost
I'm not sure. Like maybe 4 months ago, maybe longer.
wow. How's your
Yeah,
school?
it's all right. It's okay. It's not been the same as normal,
Mm.
as I'm sure
Uh-huh.
you're aware. But it's been
Uh,
all right. Like I've learnt a lot.
oh,
Um,
good.
yeah,
Wait,
it's
is it everything online or like you are able to go to the studio?
yeah. We're in like once a week in the studio,
I
which is
see.
right. Which is all right. But we're normally in like 7 days a week.
Right.
And like I live on campus, so I live and I can like see the studios,
Uh-huh.
and I know that half the time they're empty, and that is like heartbreaking. That,
I see.
that I'm like stuck in my flat using this, like tiny little,
Uh,
and then there's this like all these industrial machines with like overlockers and embroidery machines. So it's
I
hard.
see. Wait, so the where you are now is the
Uh,
school? Oh no.
This is home. This is Flossie's house.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I've got a funny story to tell you.
what?
So last night,
Uh-huh.
Flossie's house is quite big.
Uh-huh.
And do you know about the plague in the UK, like the Black Death?
No.
All right, so like the plague ages ago,
Uh-huh.
like killed loads of people in London,
Uh-huh.
and then it came on a little like cloth trade, up to Eyam, which is in like the middle of Derbyshire.
Uh-huh.
This is like I don't know when, the 1500s. And then this village got the plague. It's the only other place in the country. So they
Uh-huh.
closed the whole place off. They went into lockdown basically. They said no one's allowed in, no one's allowed out, and the
Mm.
whole village died. Like there
Mm.
was 750 people living here. I think
Wow.
690 people died in
Wow.
1 year. Yeah. So it's a bit
Wow.
creepy.
Uh-huh.
All
Wow.
right. So we stayed in we went on like a holiday
Uh-huh.
in Floss's house. So we stayed in the spare room last night,
Uh-huh.
which is really nice. But
Uh-huh.
it's like originally it's an old house. It's a servants' quarter. Like
Mm.
that's what it originally was. So it's a bit creepy.
Wow.
Uh, we were getting sleep and we kept hearing like footsteps. And I was
Really?
like, yeah. I was freaking out a little bit. I was like, no, I'm not sure about this. And
Uh,
then Flossie, just as I was sleeping, literally heard this apparently on the
really?
door. Yeah. And I was
Uh,
like, and Flossie went, Ben, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Woke me up. And she was like, are you taking the piss? And I was like, what? I was like fast asleep. She's like, did you not hear that? I was like, no. She was like, right, we're going. So he like ran away, ran
uh,
upstairs into the room. Yeah, it's
uh,
creepy, isn't it?
wow.
Yeah.
That's I actually never had that type of things in my life.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not really that bothered about it, but here is a little bit creepy. There's something about it.
Wow. Is it
Uh,
like the things like you posted, like the fireplace?
yeah, that's where we were.
Uh, looks great though. Like looks
Amazing. Yeah,
right.
amazing. So there's like a
Uh,
bath, a fire, and a bed. It's so
mm,
nice. It's
wow.
really, really nice. But
Uh,
it's a bit creaky, a little bit cold. Like you have to have the fire on to keep warm, and it's
mm.
like a little bit.
Is
This
it
is
like
scary.
a real fire, right? It's like
Yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a really old house. Like
Mm,
this bit's a new bit that's like added on. But
mm,
the
I
house is
see.
Georgian, so it's really old.
So like you
Yeah.
guys are able to go out. Like it's
No,
not. I know. Oh.
so we're in lockdown again.
Like real. Oh.
So right now, show
Mm,
is the worst that the UK has been for coronavirus.
really.
Yeah, the cases and the deaths are at the highest it's ever been.
Uh,
So
I,
we're in a bit of trouble.
I think I had COVID too.
Yeah, I had it, man.
All right, I think yeah, me too. I guess I'm not quite sure, but like I think like I think like my friends, like my roommates had the COVID for real, and then I had very like similar like kind of like feeling. I had like fever, those type of stuff.
Yeah, I reckon you had it. Were you poorly?
But like so like they are like lockdown, then you guys like no longer EU, right? Like you guys like
Yeah, we left.
Right? So how it's like kind of reflecting is like nothing really.
The only thing that looks like it'll affect us. So in the UK, we have quite a good scheme, which is called like Erasmus. It's just a word for it, and it means you can go study abroad quite cheap.
Okay.
And like the government, basically, you get a loan. So we get student loans here. So we get a student loan of like £10,000 a year plus around 4,000 for like living cost. So we get like a good amount of money loaned to us by the government. But now, and normally for the Erasmus scheme, you get that when you study abroad. We don't get that anymore. So if we want to study abroad, it's going to be expensive. Hopefully they're bringing a new scheme, but that's the only thing that's a bit shit, really.
So like, for example, if you want to like work in France or like Italy or something, are you able to stay or like?
If we want to work, like actually go and work instead of like an internship, I think you can do that, but get a visa. I think a visa is like going to be fairly expensive.
So like right now, it's kind of like same as other international people.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's basic. I think I don't know too much, but I think it's the same for me to go work in Paris as it is for me to work in Tokyo. Like I'll have to get a visa.
This product. I think. Do you have a PayPal or like Venmo or any sort of stuff? I can pay for you. Right?
Oh yeah.
PayPal.
Yeah. PayPal, yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just use PayPal, and then just like amount like let's say 30 masks. Whenever you send, I just gonna pay first to you, and then I'm gonna just like figure out. I'm gonna just sell to the people.
Are you sure? Because I'm happy for you to send me money when you've sold them, if that's easier.
I mean, I think like I'm very sure I can sell all of them, but just be safe.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk about logistics.
Yeah. That sounds good.
I'll get them made. Okay. I'll do some variations. I'll have some thinking as well. I like the Boris Johnson thing. I think if I get it printed, it might end up being white on white fabric. So that print could look really nice.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, and also we need to think about shipping because I shipped that mask to you like 2 months ago or something. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Sorry, like I couldn't pause. I think like I received this mask.
Okay, it's been with you for a while.
No, November or something.
Okay, what it's been with you since November?
Yeah, I think like I had this like for a while. I had this one for a while. It's because like I couldn't like get because like that shipped to like my friend's house and I was like moving around.
Mate,
so
fine.
I knew like your mask was arrived, but I
couldn't cool. That's fine. I was just thinking, when you posted it, I was like, wow. That took ages. It's a really long way away.
No. I think like if you can ship by February some point, I think that
I can ship by February. Yeah. Because I've like my domestic sewing machine, it can handle it. Masks.
Yeah.
I've been making loads. I'll show you.
I think that's good. Would you mind if we're gonna have another kind of like this like chat and then talking about the masks by next week? I kind of like wanna like record and then also like I kind of wanna also like document why is this concept, what's the process, blah blah blah, and then I'm just gonna like also present to my audience, we're gonna do this mask stuff, blah blah blah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we can speak again, definitely. It's been too long. It kind of just got out of hand, didn't it?
Right.
We just
Yeah.
didn't get to speak, but we'll definitely call again.
Yeah, that's cool. I think like just like let me know the process, and then I might gonna start like promoting like by next week or something. We're gonna do this project, and then also like I'm gonna update what we are doing.
Yeah, masks is definitely something I can handle at the moment. So whatever you think is best, we can go with that. That's like I can help and do that quite easy.
That's very nice.
Yeah, I'll come up with some nice ideas. Like so Flossie's mom has got like she makes loads of curtains and stuff. So she's got loads of fabric that I've been making masks out of, like myself.
That's cute. That's cool. That's nice.
Yeah.
I very like this like pattern cutting stuff, like the shape.
Yeah. So have you tried it on yet? You can talk, breathe so easily. Like the thing is, because I have to wear a mask in uni. So like when you have this mask on, you can actually talk and the sound comes out.
So true. Like there's like so much space. Like
yeah. It looks a bit bigger, but for that it's so much better. And I, crafted it under the eye quite nice.
I love the shape so much. That's great.
I like
it also like this like inside looks like origami stuff.
Yeah, so the pattern cutting is just two of these.
Ooh.
You literally just pleat it.
I see.
You just like pleat the insides in,
That's cool. Yeah, that's definitely like something. I mean, like like people try to make like mask like couple months ago, and then like in Japan, like they're like, oh, like we're not gonna play around with like a design mask, like Japanese has like kind of like clean like medical type of mask, and then that's like nice, but at the same time like COVID is like being like so long at this moment, and then like personally for me like at the beginning of like COVID happens, like I was like, oh, I wanna like play with mask, and then I just needed to wear like so many times, and I just kind of gave up to like dressing up. But like I just like kind of feel like right now it's kind of like the time is coming again. People wanted to have fun at least, wearing masks.
Like back in like the first lockdown, I made a couple masks, but it's literally like out of necessity. Like we didn't have masks, so we had to make them. But now it's been so long that it's just like actually I just want to look good. Like I want a mask that matches my outfit, or it's quite cool. And I like have looked at patterns for ages. And that the pattern here is actually based off like a lad in my class. He's Korean, and he had like the surgical mask that's like got a flat bit in front. It basically fits like this, like that around the front. And I saw that and I thought that looks really good. So I like based it off that, the space around the face. So yeah,
that's cool. And then like I love the prints. That's so nice.
I definitely think I'm going to do that, because that is so topical here. Like that image there is what we've been staring at for so long. I could do some variations. I could do because it basically I'll get a roll of fabric printed with that, and I'll have like each image like mask size, so I could do like different faces. So he's pulling like a different face or something.
That's cute.
Yeah, there's some photos of him. There's some photos of him like eating an ice lolly that I like. yeah,
that's cool.
I'll find some cool ones.
Wait, I remember like you made your face, no? Like your face on your mask. Like
I made like some of my friends' faces.
Oh, your friends.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah,
that's very nice. Yeah, I think like also like these colors like kind of like what to say? It's not strong, kind of like a color. It's like kind of like faded. That's also very nice.
It's called printer jetting, but black and white. Like, so literally, yeah, like cut the fabric into A4 and just put it through the printer. But this fabric is quite nice. So it's like a premium cotton. So it's like
okay. The fabric was originally like blue, like this baby
this
blue.
is fabric. Yeah. So it's like really high woven. So it's actually quite good, like for protecting your face. So I will have to look at how much it cost me to get a roll of fabric made, but it should be right. But I'll just let you know.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take much time to make. Like I quite enjoy making them. So
that's cool. I think like if like something like going well, I just wanna keep like having your products in the studio to the people.
Definitely knew from when we were doing work a while ago. I was like, this is gonna be like a long term. We can just link up whenever and whatever we're doing that's exciting. We can like do stuff on that. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, I'm very sure like my like team my team also like know about you as well, because they are translating like the video like description stuff. And then like they're like, oh, like I got it, like what's your background, like what's your ideas, like what you want to do, like fashion design stuff. And then they're like, oh, like we are like waiting, like you to be like designer, like owning like brands, and they're like and then like I think like you are like already like designing something, and it's very like it's like nice product, and like my students are like they're like also creative as well, but like they're like so busy to create some sort of like portfolio materials, they are not ready to like design like production like stuff, So I was like, oh, I'm gonna like open a studio, but at the same time they're like quite busy to
portfolio, man. It's it's a weird thing, because really a portfolio should just be about showcasing the work you're doing anyway, but the portfolio becomes making the portfolio for that uni, and it just gets so out of hand. Like you just focus on making the work for the uni that you're applying to, that you might not even get into, instead of focusing on the actual work you're making and then making the portfolio. Because I found it when I made my portfolio so much easier when I had loads of work. Because I just thought, you know what, this can go in, this I don't need it, this actually really works with this. And then I remember we rearranged lots of pages and stuff, and you kind of get the end by doing the work you enjoy. So it's finding that balance between it, making the portfolio, doing your own work.
I mean, I'm very excited what you're gonna like, what type of portfolio you're gonna make for your like MA, MFA application,
It's definitely gonna be different. Like I don't know, I haven't thought about it, but it's definitely gonna be something unique. Because I think for a portfolio, it can quite often just be the same as everyone else's portfolio. So like in my head, you've got to be really unique. Like I heard the story. So do you know Goldsmiths? It's like fine art uni, or it might have been Royal College of Arts. But someone at my old college, they went for the MA, and she'd done like 7 artworks. She went for fine art. She wasn't fashion design. She'd done like 7 artworks. And she had 7 naked guys walk in with her paintings. So it's just her on the interview, sat there, and they were like, "Where's your portfolio?" And these 7 naked men walked in with her work, like these buff, like big lads. And she got in. Like that's interesting to me,
Wow.
Because it's like, why?
That's kind of like a performance, right? Performance art.
Right? Yeah. Because just like that, because we had a tutor that used to spin my head out. He used to really confuse me, because he was like, if you've done a bit of work and then you take a photo of it, that photo is now the work. The work is a different bit of work. So that's like secondary. So once you take that photo and put it in a portfolio, that's now a new piece of work. So that original bit of work is totally different to what you've done with it now. So like when you frame something as 7 artworks, if you just put them on the wall or in a folder, compared to 7 men walking in holding it up, it just frames it as this image. Or if you like take a photo in a certain way, like the work I got featured on Westminster Fashion, that had my socks in it because we did it all from home. Like all my illustration was literally sat on the floor because my desk wasn't big enough, and my feet were always in the paint or the charcoal. So like when I took the photo, I was like, I'm gonna frame it with my feet like just on the paper. And then when the Westminster Fashion guys like got in touch, I was like, I want my feet in the photo. Like I want to put it on because that's what we do.
Oh my god! Wait, I remember like that school poster, no? Like your school poster.
Cool.
You're like, oh yeah.
I'll show you.
I see. I
so
like the drawing.
Yeah, in both of the photos,
right.
I put my feet like on the page, and then oh no, you can't see my feet in the other one. But my phone was in that one. Like I liked that my phone
right
was like the shadow because it just kind of was what it was.
Right. I remember. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, that was very exciting. I was the first year to be featured. Very
Is it like you are like illustration class, like illustration project?
Yeah, that was for the illustration project. That was just a draft I did with charcoal. Turned out I really liked charcoal. And it came out so realistic. Like I was drawing it with the lads, like just sat on the floor. And I just kind of did the face whilst we were watching telly. And then they put the light on. I was like, this is like actually really, really realistic. Like this is like, and they were like, whoa. So I just got lucky, I think. It just happened to be like an accurate depiction of a face. Like it's quite it's a bit wonky actually now I look at it, but
yeah, I love her.
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of charcoal pencil.
Is it like this big? No, like
A3.
Oh, kind of big. Oh.
Yeah, quite big. So the paper's A3, but obviously the image is about A4 because it doesn't cover the whole image.
I see. That's so true. That's very nice. I think like that kind of like ideas, like, you know, it's quite unique to especially Japanese, my students, you know, they always like kind of perfectly scan, you know, and then they try to like make it so great.
Yeah. Definitely think about that. I've been thinking about it a lot. And also, but don't go too far with it because there was a lad that had an interview with CSM and he was really good. And he was just really cocky, basically. And he literally went to the interview with a portfolio that just said shark the whole way through it. Shark, you know, the animal.
Okay, yeah.
And Middlesbrough, which is like the north of England, like the top. Well, I'm from Middlesbrough as well, but he used to like make sure I was a Middlesbrough football fan. So like when I was growing up, he always used to send me Middlesbrough football shirts. He loves football. And like all these shirts are now too small for me. Like they were from when I was a kid. And he was supposed to come to mine for Christmas, but he couldn't because of COVID.
Oh, I see.
So I've cut them all up because they don't fit. And I'm making a shirt out of it.
Oh, I see.
I've not got the collar on yet. So like this is where the buttons are going to go.
Oh.
Like the shirt pocket.
That's cool.
Yeah, and the back is just kind of patchwork.
Oh.
The sleeves are like.
That's cute.
Different bits of the shirt kind of stuck together.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'm just waiting on the interfacing. Like I need to hem everything, put the buttonholes on, put the buttons on, and then just whack the collar on. Because I've got my draft here, so I made one out of like plain cotton. So yeah, it's just going to be this shirt basically,
I see.
and then the collar is just going to be like a nice fitted collar. This is one I made earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
That looks good.
Yeah. Like they don't fit. They were like age 9 to 10. So this is like 4 shirts.
Really?
Yeah, cut up and pieced together. Like the pattern cutting was so difficult, like to kind of fit everything together, and like little bits. Obviously, like this sleeve bit like fits a little bit different to this bit. Like they're a little bit wonky. So,
I see. That's cool.
Interesting.
I like the design so much.
Yeah, I hope he does. I'm excited to see it because in the UK for Christmas, like we were in lockdown for Christmas, but it was supposed to be the case that like one other family could see you for 5 days, but then they cancelled that.
Oh,
so I couldn't see my granddad, which was sad. So we just did Christmas on our own.
I see.
It's different.
I see. Oh, that's like not seeing family during Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm very sure like Christmas, like like in your country, it's like very, very family time, right?
Definitely, yeah. That's we're not like Christian necessarily, so it's all about just seeing your family. That's literally and eat.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That's what you do. So,
but
anyway, we'll speak.
But let's go in 2 weeks. Yeah, and then send me some pictures, and then I'm gonna think about how to like promote.
Yeah, of course. I will keep you posted and just message me whenever, and I'll give you a message.
Cool.
Nice.
Right. Great. Yeah. Stay safe.
Nice speaking to you. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.